Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Ada campaign, where we find all 20 of the Serpent Emblems for Resident Evil 6, and we pick up a bonus trophy / achievement, Heirlooms, which Heirlooms is simply completing all 80 of the Serpent Emblems. So 20 from each campaign, which we got all of them along the way. So, alright, here we are, right here in Chapter 1 with Ada. We're gonna just keep on walking. This one's almost impossible to miss. They put this one damn near right in your path. So make sure you use a crossbow. That's really my only piece of advice for that one, so you don't tip off any of the locals. Piss those guys off, you never know. Alright, and then just further along here, we're not too much further, you're going to want to, as you come into the big generator room, you want to run to the left-hand side and look behind the giant pole. Should be fun, right? And a little bit further in Chapter 1 here, we're in a little bit of a cinematic scene where water is rushing in behind us. Not sure if there was a leak in the septic system or... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're sinking. So as you climb your way up, this one is definitely one that can be missed pretty easy. And as you can see, I'm running around looking for it. Where is it? Where is it? It's right in the heat of the moment. You got to run, run, run. So after the ladder, you're going to jump down. And I do die at the end of this because I wasted so much time. If you follow the video and you kind of know where you're going a little bit better than I did. I mean, I knew where I was going, don't get me wrong, but I didn't know where it was. But you're going to want to climb up, or sorry, jump over, and use the stick. Whap that stick real fast. Make it happen. But you're going to want to climb up and go right down over here, drop down. So basically right at the point of where you flip that stick, drop back down, but see, like I said, I didn't make it. Unfortunately, I died. But I cut it, so I didn't look like an idiot. But then I talked about it, so I'm still an idiot. Alright, so here we are a little bit further, almost at the end of Chapter 1. Right after you see the holographic submarine, you should be told to advance down a little bit further. And when you do, you'll run into one of these Gnezdos. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a Gnezdo. And right after you deal with him, you should find that one. A lot of turning around, like a lot of going too far and turning around in Chapter 1 there. All right, now we're into Chapter 2, Serpent Emblem number 5. Right at the beginning, before you drop down into the coffin area there, you're going to want to run around behind the tombstone. What do you want on your tombstone? I don't know, some vagina and, I don't know, maybe a bottle of lubricant to go with it. I don't know. All right, that was totally inappropriate. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of inappropriate digital content being provided for me lately. We'll probably be getting a little Easter egg trophy here, video up soon for some stuff we found earlier in Resident Evil and some Pentes. Same with Borderlands 2. It's just been all over the place. So my bad. I apologize for my inappropriateness. And as we skip right on over, number 6 there. We're gonna move along, and as you're being chased by the Whopper, not the Whopper with cheese, but just the Whopper, you get stuck here. And there is kind of a whole area here. I mean, there's more than one place you can get him stuck, I would say. So you might not get him stuck right here. But if you do happen to run under there and get him stuck there, you'll be really close. But over in the far corner, there's a whole set of boxes. You see all those boxes right from them there. And then you're going to want to look out from that little ledge before that other Whopper comes up and gives you a quarter pounder, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so moving along, still in Chapter 2, right at the very end, more or less. Alright, here we are in the tunnels. Running. We're going to smash these couple of boxes here. And we are going to get down to business soon, I promise. Alright, and then there it is right there behind us on the side of the wall there. So that one you can run right by. It's kind of aimed out of your direction of view. So, alright, Chapter 3, moving along. Here we are running along. We just took out a couple Juavos. And we're getting to this little Saturday market or whatever here. And you'll find it stuck on one of the little kiosks with a bunch of gold chains. So it looks like Mr. T's been in the neighborhood. I pity the poor fool who doesn't find that Serpent Emblem, if you know what I'm saying. Alright. And And this one's not too much further along. If you continue down the main street, and you'll find a couple more kiosks. If you can find your way around them, you will notice a burning van. I believe it's a taxi van. I'm not quite positive on that. I definitely wouldn't hop in and pay any cab fare to get a ride in that thing, that's for sure. But you'll find it on the little median there, the red and white median. So a little bit further here, you will definitely be under wraps by fighting one of these guys that you don't want to deal with. And at one point, the bus comes to a complete stop. Hopefully your aim is much better than mine. And once you whack it, I don't know if you actually have a minimum amount of time or a maximum amount of time or whatever, or if it just happens. But obviously not everybody's going to find that. So, and then shortly after that, apartment. And there will be a set of stairs right there, pretty much right as you start. And you're going to want to look down to the bottom of the stairs, and kind of hiding behind a box, there is definitely a Serpent Emblem in there, as we just showed you. And now we're out on the deck of the big boot. And this is where, in Chapter 4, where you actually have to run and be sneaky. I was not being sneaky right here, as you probably will notice. Maybe not, I don't know. And once we use our little go-go gadget arm there, you'll turn to your left and you'll see it. This one is easily found if you are scavenging for items. But if you are on the run trying to hide from those spotlights, it might be missed. We're a little bit further inside the aircraft carrier. Taking out some Juavos. Shortly after the passcode situations. Not a big fan of that passcode area. And then to have to do it more than once with these characters, pain in the ass. But as you proceed through, you will find yourself in kind of a storage locker room. It almost looks like an old roadies, you know, like a Metallica roadie area there where someone's been hanging out, storing stuff. But you'll find it in the locker there. Another hatch where you can actually miss this by jumping down prematurely. But most of you will probably catch that in your third eye view there. And then, not too far after that, we're going to be dealing with the big old Carla Spore face. And you'll find it in the big corner here. It's actually right up to our right. Tried to avoid looking at that nasty snatch. And you want to basically make a U-turn in the room. And the story wants you to progress and shoot her and run under her in the doorway here, as you'll see me do in a second. Oh, I lied. I edited that out. Didn't want to waste any more of your time, so. But hang a left right there and go back there, and you can't miss it. There's also a red herb back there. I'm more of a fan of the green, but red will do. And then on to the last chapter of the game. If you've played all, well, you had to have played all the 3 campaigns to open up. So this is the last chapter of the game. You'll find yourself in a helicopter, and right as you start, you'll look off to the left and you'll notice a truck. And it's kind of a funny angle, but you steer the left stick camera as far as you can to the left, and then use the right stick to go ahead and get that precise aim and knock that Serpent Emblem out. Now the next one is, while we're flying along, you kind of come to this little stop point here. It's convenient because it's actually a checkpoint, and you obviously can reload this at any point. So we're going to swoop down once he starts shooting at us, which is a good method to avoid those missiles anyways. And you should see it right there on one of the signs hanging out from the side of the building. Only 2 more to go till that heirloom trophy. Well, I say that assuming you've been following along on the videos and have knocked out the other 3 campaigns. So now we're on kind of a second roof after a cutscene. Well, actually, this is the first roof after the cutscene, but it's the second roof that's important to us. So once you see this, you're going to want to mosey right on over there. And you really can't miss it as long as you're paying attention. It's right there. But we'll go ahead and shows you anyways. Tucked around the corner. I mean, if you're trying to save all these guys and shoot everybody like me, I'm always strafing left and right and trying to take advantage of as much camera space as possible. But I guess now looking at that one again, that one probably could be missed. That dude does not look happy to be there. And last but not least, shortly after the chopper scene, you're going to use your little go-go gadget arm to get over onto this girder hanging out here. And once you get on it, before you jump across, look over to your right and snag that last Serpent Emblem. It's kind of a nice little backdrop and awesomeness for our Booyakashow Heirloom Trophy / Achievement, which is bonus. If you've been following along, you too will have that pop right there as well. So, yeah, 80 Serpent Emblems total. That's going to wrap up Resident Evil 6's Ada campaign, where we found 20 of the full 80 for that Heirloom Trophy. And, yeah, had a blast. Hope you guys find these videos helpful. As always, feel free to comment, vote, subscribe if you like what we're doing. And, of course, you can stay up to date on all the things Happy Thumbs at Facebook, Twitter, and our website, HappyThumbsGaming.com. So, stay tuned, as always, until next time. Whoop.